Hey guys, thanks for tuning in on the CryptoWave Podcast, where we keep you up to date on the latest news, trends, and people that are making waves in crypto. My name is Jennifer from Space Coast Crypto Consulting, and today we're going to talk to you everything wallets. So I'm joined here today by my co-hosts, Jesse and Joey. How's everybody doing today?
We're good. I think we got a promotion this week, Jesse. Last week we
How's
were
that?
sidekicks.
Yeah, now we're co-hosts.
Now we're co-hosts.
The producer must like us.
I don't know. I think so. Does that get paid more? Do we get paid more as co-hosts than sidekicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 2 more Shibu a week.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's 3 cents.
That's quite the raise.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon.
Yes.
So what's going on this week in crypto?
I don't know. I mean,
It was pretty quiet, kind of.
You're looking at Shibu Inu Millionaire over here.
I was on a little roll.
Uh-oh. What did you do? What did you do, Joey?
I kind of bought some stuff this week.
Oh, that's fun. What'd you buy?
Shibu. Last 2 weeks. It was just.
God bless you.
It was so cheap that I bought 2 weeks in a row, and so you don't just buy 10 shares, 20 shares. You buy millions of shares.
Oh,
so
okay.
it sounds impressive, but really they're worth, a couple of bucks. Not a lot, but you can't buy less than 500,000.
Less than a week of groceries is what you're saying.
Yeah, really it is.
Yeah.
It sounds like, holy cow, this guy spent how much? He's got how many It's less than groceries. Nobody panic.
Well, there's like 8 zeros after the decimal point.
Yeah, I can't even do the math.
Right.
It's hysterical.
So
when
if it goes up a couple pennies, then you're going to take us all on a cruise.
No, I could take us to Chuck E. Cheese.
More than that. If it goes 0.1 or 0.01,
Right.
that's like 5 decimal points over.
Oh God,
You'd be 1,000 there.
I guess.
No, that's what happens. You'd be 1,000 there.
A thousand there. Yeah, I guess so.
12 million, and you just move that, zeros from the
Zeros,
beginning.
yeah.
You know how it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
So so if you have 12 million and it becomes a cent, then you're going to have 12,000.
Right.
Dollars.
Yeah.
So we'll convert. If it gets to a dime,
Goes to a dime.
That's going to be 120,000.
Yeah, you'll have a new co-host sidekick.
Right. And if it's $1, well, that's 12 million.
Yeah, then you'll see me in Bora Bora. We'll be doing this as a simulcast.
We'll
We're
go to-
Skyping. Joey will be
Exactly.
Skyping or Zooming
We'll go
From
to
your
Chuck
yacht.
E. Cheese in Bora Bora.
in Bora Bora.
All right, well, let's just get...
I don't think it's Chuck E. Cheese there. I think they use
Clamshells for currency. They trade 5 clamshells for an oyster shell.
Brie.
Before we get started, Coin Empire.
Yes.
We're just gonna go ahead and introduce everybody because this is a cool wallet that I'm endorsing, and I think on behalf of all the hosts here, just go ahead and have a look, see if you guys are interested. But I think it's pretty cool. Watch this.
All right.
Check it out.
Let's check it out.
We are Coin Empire, the first company to offer Bitcoin and altcoin cold storage wallets that safely and securely store your cryptocurrency assets offline in the form of valuable investment-grade gold, silver, and copper coins. Now, for the first time ever, you can share Bitcoin and altcoins with others, introducing them to the power of the blockchain revolution by simply placing one of our cold storage coins in the palm of their hands. Some are calling this the first physical Bitcoin for the masses, as we introduce cryptocurrency to millions of people around the world. Even more exciting is that you too can participate in this incredibly lucrative business opportunity as we grow exponentially around the world. We do this by paying you in real time.
And that is Coin Empire. We will have a link in the show's description, so if you're interested, check that out. Listen, you brought some ledgers. They're not sexy. At least with, a coin that looks like the actual coin it represents. So you had a BTC coin, you put the BTC coin on it. You get a Litecoin coin, you put Litecoin on it. And there's thousands of them. So this is kind of exciting because I don't think there's going to be a time when they run out of different coins to collect.
Right.
I mean, they're going to have a coin of the month club and everything else. So right now is a great time because it's still a ground floor kind of thing. They're still launching it. It's still kind of like in that beta phase. So again, if you're interested, there's a link. Click it. We'll probably share Joey's link this week and maybe Jennifer's link next week. But get in the organization now. You don't have to pay for anything right now. But if you do, you can buy a single coin or 3 at a time. And again, start gifting them. You know, somebody's holding a lot of crypto in their what they call the hot wallet, on the app. Well, get that over to a cold wallet so you could actually have a physical representation of your portfolio, of your coins and your holdings. So no matter what happens to that app, if it gets destroyed or hacked or whatever else, you got a backup.
All right, let's back it up a little bit and kind of get it more into depth of
course,
the difference between hot and cold. So when it comes to wallets, there's no like one size fits all. There's some different options. You have hot wallets, cold wallets, warm wallets, you have software, hardware, paper. So there's a lot of different things, and they could fit your needs differently.
So we need you to go ahead and dissect those terms.
Yeah, so let's just start with a hot wallet. So you mentioned a hot wallet is like connected to the apps. So where did you purchase your new coins?
That was I have 3, but that was on the wallet, so that was crypto.com.
Okay, so on crypto.com is your coins are stored on a hot wallet. So hot wallet basically just means that it's hooked up to the internet.
Right.
So those coins are custodied through crypto.com. So they hold the keys to them. You have access to them, and that's fine. I mean, they're backed up by different passwords. So you always want to make sure that you have like a 2-factor authentication set up.
Right.
You could also move those coins onto a separate wallet, but
that's next.
Yes. So when you're talking about a hot wallet, it basically just means that it's hooked up to the internet. It's custodied. You're able to have quick access online to be able to trade. So as soon as you purchase something, or as soon as you set up your exchange, actually, you want to go ahead and set up 2-factor authentication. So one thing that we do work with clients directly with Space Coast Crypto Consulting is how to set up safety measures and how to protect your digital assets and keep them safe so they're not vulnerable to hacks or things.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
So most of the time, when there is a hack or when you do lose funds, it's because of human error. So not having password protections, not having the 2-factor authentication. So I always talk about how important it is to have these strong passwords. So not necessarily like the difficulty of your password, but to add length to your password is better than having something that's more difficult. So another thing that you could do is putting a space in your password instead of like adding numbers or letters or just changing little things. Because a lot of people, most people, they use the same password. They just add a 1 or 2 at the end of it, and those things can get hacked very easily.
So size matters when it comes to...
Yes, size matters. So keep it long.
Keep it long. Hard wallets right in the gutter.
Yes.
Keep it long, keep it hard.
Hard and long. Okay, so hard, you want to go with a long password.
I'm sorry.
So 2-factor authentication. You can use a Google Authenticator is a good one. Yeah. So it's connected, and a Google Authenticator, what it does is every like 15 seconds or so, it changes your passphrase.
Now, I saw the Google Authenticator, and it made me nervous that it was involved with Google.
I hear you.
And it's a very good point. I'm glad you brought that up, and I saved that for today, and I said, oh, that's Google. How do we trust it? It's like they already know everything we do. Now they're going to know how many kerns we have. They're going to know. They already know that where we are.
So it's only an authenticator, you're not giving them access to your account.
Okay.
It's just a third party authenticator. So because it's on your phone, it's an app on your phone, and only you, apparently, if you're the owner and the holder of the phone, are the one that gains them access and allows that wallet that exchange or wallet that you're using to make sure that that phone is in fact your phone.
Because right now they're listening.
Yes. Hello, Google.
Hello,
Give us
Google.
crypto.
Hello.
Send us crypto.
Yeah, and you know what? If you think about it, Google and Apple, like they have all of our personal information. They have all of the infrastructure like just set up and ready to go to create their own digital currency or their own wallets.
It's scary.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
is.
So they know who you are, they know all of your passwords, they know your locations, they know your devices and where you log into each device, and
Yeah, and
they have it all.
And not for nothing, but these third parties like, crypto.com or the Binance or Kraken or whatever exchange wallet you're using, they're asking for a full name, they're using the date of birth, they want a
License.
they want to verify your photo as well.
You have photo ID.
So they want you to take a camera with like holding like a sign,
Holding it up.
Yeah.
and so they can authenticate that you are who you say you are, and also using the front and back of your license. We trust these things over and over again.
Yeah.
We sign these end user agreements without even looking and reviewing them. We are just we're subject to being a and I think we're all at fault because I know I am. No one has time to read through the terms and conditions of all these different things. We just want to get on there so we can laugh at our friend's cat doing a weird backflip, whatever. So I mean, but honestly, I mean, we just want that immediate. We want that immediate gratification, and we have no desire to read. And they're not going to make it easy for us.
And you don't have an option. It's like click next or you don't go forward.
Right, exactly.
No, that's the problem. When you,
So who knows what we have actually signed up for and given away as far as liberties and intellectual property. But listen, at the end of the day, where we're at in this day and age, everybody's going to be able to have everything. Everything's accessible online. Everybody can find out who you are, where you've been, and everything else. So whether it's GPS tracking on your phone or any other app that you're using,
True.
your OnStar on your car, there's 1,000 little trackers that
doing a podcast and people know that I bought Shibu. And,
I know. We just put it out there.
A couple of shekels of Shibu.
The fact is, if somebody wants to hack you, they're going to hack you.
Yeah.
Trying to hide account numbers or credit card numbers, I think it's just trivial because at the end of the day, there are people way smarter than you who have a lot more access. But let's be honest, if you're broke, ain't nobody care about hacking you.
Right.
So unless you're worth like millions and billions,
Yeah.
you're not a high target. So just don't worry about it.
A hacker will come into me and just giggle.
Yeah. So we are divulging our personal
Experiences.
Right.
but even our social securities and copies of licenses in order to play this game. The promise is that they will keep that integrity. Hopefully,
Right.
They will keep that integrity. They will honor our privacy and whatever else. But at the end of the day, they want to make sure we are who we are. And I'm not sure if that's going to help with account recovery because it's like, you have my license. You have all this. Why can't you let me into my account? Right? I mean, you think that would be enough for you to validate. Do I need to take another picture? Do I need to take another picture of my photo?
Well, with the hot wallets,
Right.
there are backups like that where
Right.
you can recover passwords and you can get back into accounts. So it's when you pull off onto a cold storage
Right.
where those things are not accessible. So with a hot wallet and you have Coinbase set up, that's the easiest wallet to use
Right.
because you're just automatically using it. You're trusting the third party.
I have Coinbase also.
Yes. So Coinbase does also have a separate wallet
Right, I
that
saw
we'll
that.
talk
Yeah.
about when we come back from the break.
Wow.
Okay, are we going to break now?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, so everybody understands everything before I cue the music?
I think we're okay.
You think okay. All right, in that case, what happens when we return for all of our viewers?
When we return, we're going to talk about cold storage, and then we will also talk about the difference between hardware, software, and paper.
Paper. Wow. Good stuff.
You're listening to Space Coast Podcast, home of the greatest podcasts on the Space Coast. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor or having your own show, email us at spacecoastpodcast@hotmail.com. Space Coast Podcast. Talk hard!
Welcome back, everybody, for segment 2 of CryptoWave. Jennifer's going to bring us back with some more wallets information. We just learned about hard wallets, and now we're going to learn about cold wallets,
Hard wallets, and long passwords.
Long passwords, and long dong. What was his name? Long dong.
Long John Silver.
No, that's fish. That's where we might wind up.
Swimming with the fishies. All right, so we're going to talk about cold wallets next. So hard wallets are stored online. They can be protected, not as secure, although they could still be secure. It just depends on what you're doing. So if you are a day trader, for example, it might be a good idea to have some of your wealth stored on a hot wallet. But if you're a long-term hodler, then you may want to consider cold storage. So, hodler, do you know what that means,
No,
Joey?
No, that's a nice word. Sounds
right.
like a Yiddish word, a hodler.
So, hodler stands for hold on for dear life. You pack your bags, pack them and stack them, hold on for dear life, and ride them all the way to the moon. So, basically, people who believe long-term in crypto and where it's going. And
that's been my philosophy with all of this.
Yeah, so
hang on for dear
Well,
life.
he's a hodler.
I'm a hodler.
you're a Shibu hodler.
And the other stuff.
Yeah. Good. So I'm a hodler myself. I believe that Bitcoin has potential to change the world, and so I choose to, instead of selling and taking profits, holding on to my crypto, keeping it safe, and, over time, number go up.
So
riding those ups and downs.
We know the hot wallet on the app isn't the most secure. The most secure is a cold wallet.
Yes.
Show us an example, because we know you brought some items in to share. So let's have show and tell.
I know.
So
this is exciting.
There's a few different cold wallets. The most reputable is the Ledger, and then also the Trezor. So I personally use the Ledger, which I like to keep in this little treasure box.
at that.
Look at
here.
this.
Look at that.
This girl's so creative.
So here's
That's awesome.
my
That's nice.
this is my blockchain.
That's
and
from the
some
Treasure Island collection.
Got some XRP in there and some Bitcoin on the top. Anyways, so basically,
And she puts it under her bed at night, if you're interested.
basically, it's a USB, and I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
If you want to take a look at one, also.
Oh.
So that's my old one. I'm gonna put this.
Yeah, that one only has
That one has
4
nothing on
Bitcoin.
it. So basically, the cold wallets are more secure because they are not connected to the internet. So they're protected in 3 ways. So you have to set up a password to be able to enter into the USB. And then they're also protected through a 24-word seed phrase. So you have to come up with your seed phrase, and that is what protects your private keys. So it's not necessarily that you're pulling your crypto off of the blockchain or offline and storing it on here. It actually just stores your private keys. So your crypto is still on the blockchain. It just cannot be accessed, because the only way you can access it is through the private keys.
But what if that hot wallet, again, what if somebody hacks Binance and you got, 100 Bitcoin on there, even though you have a mirrored, copy of what that looked like, but if you can't access it, you can't access it, right?
Well, if somebody was to hack Binance, they wouldn't be able to access this. So you actually physically, virtually send from the exchange. You send it off of the exchange. You send the private key. So without the private key, you cannot access it.
So it's safe in there, even though it's hacked. It's like it's a break, right?
So
it's like a gate.
Yeah.
They're here, but they can't get to here.
Hypothetically, though, if you're mirroring what is on your Binance account and Binance gets compromised,
you pull it off. It doesn't.
Okay.
Once you send it to here, it will no longer show up on your Binance account in your account.
So you could take that key, put in, and log into a Coinbase account, and you'll still be able to retrieve those things?
The third layer, it comes with its own software. So this is called Ledger Live software, and that is how you are able to track your coins. So you are able to track your portfolio. It gets sent to a separate software.
So Ledger holds a mirrored copy of your...
Ledger does.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So Ledger has never, as far as I know, nobody has ever been hacked through their USB. Now their computer system and their database, as far as like their customers, that has been hacked.
Right.
But once those funds are pulled off to the ledger, the private keys, then they're safe.
So let me ask you this question. So someone like myself, who's a rookie at all this, and
some of our listeners,
So we've talked about all these different exchanges where we've been buying from. I've been buying on Coinbase and crypto, and somebody might buy on Robinhood. So we have we bought some coins on Robinhood, and so we're in 3 different places.
Right.
So someone who has a vast now portfolio, I mean, my portfolio's grown a little bit over the last few weeks.
Right.
So you go, wait a minute. I'm here. So someone like myself, it would be ideal to purchase one of those ledgers now. Is that to put it all in one place so it's safe at that point? So you're actually holding your portfolio in one place, so you're buying here and then transferring it in. So it's you buy here and then throw it in here.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Sort of like buying it here, buying it at Publix. You went to Publix, but now you put it in the pantry. This is your pantry to simplify things.
Sure, you get your meat at Winn-Dixie and your rice and beans at Publix, and whatever. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, you're diversifying. It's almost like having trading stock on a Schwab because they have your 401k.
Right.
But then you also use Fidelity because that's where you hold your IRA or retirement account. But then you also use E-Trade for just like play money and getting into IPOs and stocks or whatever.
So all of those trading apps that you just mentioned, and even PayPal and also Robinhood, they can custody your crypto, but it's not connected. They hold the keys, your private keys. So you're not able to pull them off of the exchange. So on a crypto exchange, though, when you have them stored in a wallet, they're custodying it for you. So it's not a bad idea to consolidate everything, but it kind of depends on, is this ledger cost more than the amount of crypto that you have? What are your goals? Are you planning on selling and taking profits or trying to trade the market? So you kind of have to see what...
It's not feasible for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessary for everybody, I would say. If you're a long-term hodler, then absolutely.
So if you're hodling,
yes,
then that's not a bad deal. So like I've been reading a lot because it's part of the job here to read, and so I've been reading things in Goldman Sachs, which is one of the larger investment firms. Everything I've been reading, they keep bringing up 2024. Yes. Everything seems to be gearing up for 2024 for everything dead, and that's 3 years from now, right? 3?
Yeah.
3. What are we? 3 years.
Yeah, 2.5 if you want to get technical.
All right, 2.5, 3 years. So that's long term. That's not tomorrow. That's 3 years from now. So you look at that and you go, okay, I would be hodling, I guess, for 3 years.
Yeah.
2.5.
So the reason why everybody brings up 2024.
Yeah, why is that number point?
So every 4 years, Bitcoin has a halving, and so that'll be the next halving.
Oh, a halving.
So now you have to spell this out.
Oh, did I just bring into another?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So the halving every 4 years, Bitcoin is set to cut its reward in half, and its difficulty increases.
Right.
So every 4 years, the reward for mining is cut in half. So it's a supply shock, and that's what sends the price pumping, is because it reduces in supply of amount that's mined.
So I have to wait for 2024 to go to Bora Bora. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean,
there's no reference to Bora Bora or Shibu Inu. Because you don't have enough Bitcoin, even if it does double. If you have $30 in Bitcoin and it's worth 33,000, if it goes to 66,000, you're still only doubling to $60.
I was thinking of my Shibu.
Right. So we're not talking about Shibu. Let's say
I know
2024 is a Bitcoin halving.
So, but
clock.
everything follows the Bitcoin schedule. So
Right.
what Bitcoin does, even people that don't support Bitcoin that are all into altcoins, we all want Bitcoin to be successful because whatever Bitcoin does and everything else follows.
And that's what I had read, was that in 2024, because of this halving and us hodlers, we're looking to 2024 for everything to have. See how I sounded like a pro just that?
Yeah.
I have no freaking clue.
You're doing it. You're growing.
I hope our audience appreciates.
Sorry.
Joey's excited.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, please like, subscribe if you feel like you're getting any value from this so far. Okay, going back to wallets.
Sorry.
Okay.
So not everybody needs a cold wallet. But if you do, if you're hodling and you're going to take the Hogwarts to Bora Bora in 2024, okay, then a cold storage would be ideal.
Yeah.
And wallets, as you know, are because I just want to kill this, man. I want to beat this into the ground so that our audience completely understands this, because we can't be repeating show after show the same things. So this is like the like finite, like, all. Anyway, I just want to make sure that everybody understands what wallets are. Anything else that people may have we had any other feedback about wallets or exchanges or
No.
cold storage, hard storage?
Not really. No.
All right. So
Okay.
so we've gone through cold storage,
Right.
which is a hardware wallet.
Right.
Hot storage, which is a software wallet, basically working with an online exchange.
Right.
And then you also have a paper wallet. So a paper wallet is something that is similar to a hardware wallet. We actually print it. You print your private key, and you have a physical piece of paper with your private key on it.
Old school.
Yes. So in that case, you have to keep that paper safe and not lose it, or else you can't access your funds.
Now, let me ask you that. That, in a sense, is that your receipt? After you make your buy, you print that receipt?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Like when you go on your exchange, they tell
I
you.
believe from the Bitcoin ATMs, you could print a paper wallet.
I think. Well, I misunderstood
I'm
then,
not sure.
because when you set up your apps, they give you those 12 or 24 word key phrases that you need to write down and secure. That's what they tell you. In order to access this account, if all else fails, you're only going to be able to log in and redeem or whatever else your account with that phrase password, that 12 phrase 24 phrase password.
So
that's what you write down.
What that password is a protection for your private key. So in the paper instance, there is no password protection. You just have the paper that has your private key.
Curious. Okay. So those passcodes, when they tell you to write them down, that's not the paper ledger that you're talking about.
No.
Okay, perfect.
No.
Just want to make sure.
But I've never used a paper wallet, but from my understanding, in order to exchange funds, you have to take your paper wallet, send it to a hardware wallet before you can cash out or convert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You think everybody understands? Or did we just confuse everybody in the half hour that we've been on recording?
I just remember
Yeah.
when I signed up, it was only with Robinhood where I had to put in a word code.
Okay.
That was the only one where I had to put in the word code. Everyone else didn't ask for that word code. Crypto Exchange and Coinbase, I didn't have to do that.
Okay.
It was only Robinhood, and I can remember that. That was a simple code to put in. But the other two, I didn't remember. We keep saying that. I'm like, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember doing that. And those are the most two recent ones. And it was only
I've never purchased any crypto on Robinhood, so I'm not sure what their whole
and
protocol
that was the only
and
one.
setup is.
Yeah, that was the only one where I had to put in the the password. And it was kind of funny, the password I used. So,
Curious.
no, I'm not going to tell you.
We're not asking.
Well, you said you were curious.
Curious about where you're going with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, now have we covered everything?
I think we did. Because if we follow Jennifer's chart that she sent us over the weekend, I think we did.
Okay.
Yeah, so the chart just basically goes over some different crypto exchanges and then different wallet options. So we have.
Think we could post that chart? That'd be difficult.
I know, but maybe next episode. Just remind
next
me.
one.
I didn't prepare.
No,
for
I
this
know,
one.
and I think next time we could.
Yeah, if I get it emailed, I could just pop it right there on the video. And
Because it was very helpful, really.
Yeah.
It's a good reference point for everybody to look
Yeah,
at.
and I mean you can find charts of different wallets and exchanges on Google or wherever.
But why send them there when we already have everything for them? No, you know what we do? We'll put it on. We'll have our.
We'll put it on the Facebook page.
We'll put it on the
There you go.
Facebook
There
page.
we go. Everybody visit us on
yes.
our Facebook page, CryptoWave Podcast.
And
Give us a
Instagram
like
and our Instagram page.
she says she doesn't have.
We
Instagram set up.
got a guy that'll do it for us.
Okay, we got a guy. Okay.
We got a guy.
Joey Bag of Donuts.
We got a guy. Don't worry about it.
Joey
All
two
right.
time. Joey two time.
So, in conclusion,
Yeah.
very
Right.
important to keep your digital assets stored safely. And, you're your own bank, so you want to be in control of your passwords. Then also have backup things in place if anything ever was to happen for estate planning as well. So you can have something written into a will to where you're able to pass on those private keys to your family members if something ever was to happen. Because
treat it like any other asset.
Yeah.
If it's a certain amount of value, you have a ledger with $1 million, you may want a safe deposit box in a bank, or at least like a locked, something that has like a fire rating of like 45 minutes or whatever in your home, good like gun safe or something like that. Treat this like any other valuable jewelry, cash, you name it, your passports. This is something that, again, could be worth a lot of money one day, and don't fall victim like other people who, they bought 100 original Bitcoin at $1. They could be a millionaire, but they have no way to access their accounts, and that are locked out, and it's just lost money.
Watch the last episode of The Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah,
And they actually.
So there's
What
a
do they
plug.
do? What do they do?
Yeah, there's a plug for Big Bang.
If
So
you want to
is it the very last episode?
I think it was their last
or
episode.
an end of a season episode?
No, I think it was one of the last episodes.
finale.
I think it was the finale.
The finale. They talked about crypto being lost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
They bought some crypto, and Sheldon wasn't involved. He
Yeah.
didn't want nothing to do with it.
Oh, funny.
How about that guy that he had 2 attempts left on his
Yes.
passphrase, and he lost? I don't know if he was able to recover it, but it was like $250 million in crypto that he
just
was not
unbelievable.
able to access.
You hear about all these horror stories.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. I mean, if you're trading it, if you have a hot day, as I say, keep the principal, meaning keep your initial investment in there and just play with what you gain, and then transfer maybe the gains over and have some fun with that money, and just keep that principal working, but whatever else, back up if you feel like even like you're not confident with a wallet that you use. I mean, there's going to be new wallets coming out all the time. I feel like, right now we're still kind of in the pioneer stages. I could count, the wallets that I use on 2 hands. That's going to probably triplicate, as we see more and more celebrity endorsed ones, like Tom Brady and FTX, and you're going to see all these people getting into it. And I think there's going to be MasterCard wallets. There's going to be,
I think so.
I mean, Apple Wallet is already a thing, and I'm sure they're going to be trading crypto on that. And
Yeah, well, Apple, I mean,
PayPal.
they're already set up with the infrastructure to do it.
Wait till the banks get involved.
Google Pay.
That's going to bring us into our next segment of news, actually.
Wow.
Speaking of Apple.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So, breaking
Wow.
Breaking news.
news. Massive.
Do we have to chop it too?
All right, so massive rumor. Apple has purchased $2.5 billion in Bitcoin. So this was put out into the metaverse on Sunday, saying that Apple was going to introduce this on Monday. So everybody was waiting with white knuckles and nothing. So that was
Tease.
just a teaser.
Was that a Apple endorsed
no
message?
I'm not
Okay.
sure who said it, but it's all over
Probably some troll.
all over crypto Twitter trolling and maybe trying to do some reverse
Wall Street
psychology
bets on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yes, but in May actually, Apple did post a job looking for somebody with alternative payment specialists.
And I think Google did as well.
Yes. So
they're looking for people who know something about something.
Oh yeah, and so they did just refresh the job posting as well. So they're actively building a team and working on it. But like I said, they have all the infrastructure they could come out with their own wallet, their own exchange. How simple would that be for so many people?
You think they'd hire us?
To do what, Joey?
Look at us.
You're a Shibu Millionaire.
Joey, the face of Apple.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's like Slumdog Billionaire over here.
Well, I have my own theme song.
Yeah. You get you get a million ruble, which is worth like 1,000 like American.
Did I buy Ripple? No, I didn't.
No, I said ruble or the Indian. When they say Slumdog Millionaire, that movie, you know,
ruble.
Is it ruble?
Ruble.
Whatever.
No,
the Indian currency. Ruble, I thought it was.
I don't know.
But anyway, it's not worth much.
No.
Yeah. So I think this hasn't hurt too many brains. I hope this cleared up some things. Like I said, hit that subscribe, hit that bell, and leave a comment, ask a question. We're more than happy to answer these in future episodes. So we're always here for you. Again, we do have a consultant here. I think she's one of very few that I've ever seen that specializes in crypto consulting. So Jennifer, if you'd like to tell the audience how they can reach you and get further instruction on what's best for them.
Absolutely. So you can contact me at Space Coast Crypto Consulting. You can also send me an email at jennifer@spacecoastcryptoconsulting.com, and we can set up a free discovery call to see if I can meet your needs. And it's pretty much customized service plans based on people's needs, because everybody is in different places in their crypto journey, whether you're a beginner or more advanced, and many different services to help to have somebody to hold your hand to walk you through some of these difficult things that are hard to understand definitely is helpful. So
yes,
and
I could give testimony to that because I am novice in the room. And
didn't Jennifer help your 92-year-old father get some Bitcoin recently?
We're in the process.
We're in the process. We're in the process.
So from 9 to 92, she'll help anybody.
Is that a Christmas song?
No.
From 9 to 92.
But I think it was Milton Bradley who put on like Monopoly.
Oh, he can't play anymore.
Like 8 to 80, like they put ages. Milton probably put like 8 to 80 on some of their board games. Anyway, so it's never too early to get started. It's just like buying like a college fund for a firstborn infant. Get that little bit.
Yeah, you should hear my 5-year-old son talk about Bitcoin.
That's awesome.
Yes.
We need to get him on the show.
He told me he was going to...
We'll do a kid version.
He was going to buy me a Bitcoin for my birthday.
Wow, nice.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, if he does more unboxing toy videos, you never know where it may come. I mean, there's kids making a lot of money unboxing and playing with toys on YouTube.
Yeah.
So who knows where that may become. He may be a Bitcoin millionaire by 10.
Oh, he will be, yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
I made him a shirt, Crypto Millionaire. Coming soon.
We'll have to keep a link on there because, merchandise may be a thing.
Yes.
Customize
if you would like a
storage treasure boxes. And
if you would like a Crypto Millionaire shirt, send me an email.
There you go.
Or leave a comment down below.
Excellent. Well,
thank you.
I guess we'll wrap it up. Any last testimony, any kind of words?
One last thing I wanted to bring up. June's CPI Consumer Price Index report was released today. So all-time highs from the past 13 years coming in at a whopping 5.4%. So that is way higher than the targeted 2%. So inflation is on the rise. So the Consumer Price Index measures a basket of goods.
Right.
So anything from food, housing, transportation, and is supposed to average the rate of inflation. So we're now coming in at another month of extraordinarily high inflation rates. So.
What does that mean? The dollar is becoming worthless, so get into crypto?
Yeah, I mean, you would think, but the market didn't respond, too well from it. I guess everything's still down, but it is the narrative is that Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. That's
the promise anyway.
Yes.
You know, get into foreign currencies, get into precious metals. I mean, you got to hedge, because when a dollar starts losing value and $100,000 becomes $50,000 overnight because of inflation, you know, you really want to lose $50,000?
No.
You know,
just go to the grocery store. I mean, just go shopping. I mean, look at how much it costs to go.
Oh, no, it's
shopping.
ridiculous. Beef is up. I mean, everything's up. Chicken's up.
Bacon?
Yep.
Bacon's like up.
It's like unaffordable. So I don't know. Call Jennifer. Maybe see if you could diversify into some crypto and hedge against the.
If Jennifer
inflation.
can help me, she can help anybody.
And that's a really good testimony.
That's a
testimony,
testimonial.
folks.
That's a testimonial. Yes.
Because Joey is very difficult. No, we love
I'm
Joey.
not the easiest student.
No,
let me tell you.
No,
you're doing great, buddy.
wonderful. I do hold your hand, and maybe I won't give out my personal number and get text messages at midnight. Should I buy this?
Don't do that,
No,
Joey.
I'm kidding.
No, I don't.
I'm kidding.
All right, guys, say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you very much. We'll see you
All right.
soon.
Take care.